Have you ever felt like your mind is a storm, where thoughts rush in, one after another, and you can't seem to stop them? Like you want peace, but your own mind keeps talking, keeps worrying, keeps reminding you of every pain, every failure, every fear. If you've ever been there, this story might just change how you look at your mind forever. Once upon a time, in a small village near the mountains of Nepal, there lived a young man named Tenzin. He was known for being kind, hardworking, and curious, but his mind was always restless. No matter what he did, whether working in the fields, helping his parents, or sitting quietly under the Bodhi tree, his thoughts never stopped. He would think about what people said about him, about mistakes he made years ago, about what could go wrong tomorrow. His body was calm, but his mind was chaos. One day, after a long night of overthinking, he went to visit an old monk who lived on top of the hill, a man known for his deep peace and silence. When Tenzin met him, the monk simply smiled and asked, "Why do you look so tired, my son?" Tenzin said, "Master, my body is fine, but my thoughts are like wild horses. I can't stop them. I can't rest." The monk nodded, poured tea for both of them, and said gently, "Bring me those thoughts you want to stop." Tenzin looked confused. "How can I bring you my thoughts? They are in my head." The monk smiled again. "Then show me where they begin." Tenzin sat in silence. He tried to look for the start of his thoughts, but every time he searched, the thought would change, disappear, or turn into another. After a while, he sighed and said, "I can't find where they begin." The monk said softly, "That's because thoughts are not your enemies. They are clouds passing through your sky. You are not the thought. You are the sky itself." The monk then gave Tenzin a small bowl filled with clear water and said, "Sit beside this bowl and stare at the water. Don't try to control your thoughts. Just watch." Tenzin did as he was told. At first, his mind was loud. Thoughts about the village, his failures, his fears. But he remembered the monk's words, "Just watch." So he watched. Every time a thought came, he imagined it as a leaf falling onto the surface of the water. Some leaves made ripples, some sank quickly. He didn't fight them. He let them pass. After an hour, something strange happened. The surface of the water became still. His breath slowed. And for the first time in his life, there was silence inside him. The monk then walked over and said, "Do you see? The more you fight your thoughts, the more they grow stronger. But when you stop chasing them, they stop chasing you." Tenzin nodded with tears in his eyes. "Master, I understand now. The trick is not to control the mind, but to understand it." The monk smiled. Yes, meditation is not about stopping thoughts. It's about seeing them clearly. When you become aware, thoughts lose their power. The problem is not that you think. The problem is that you believe every thought that passes by. From that day, Tenzin began to practice daily. Every morning, before the village woke up, he would sit under the same Bodhi tree, close his eyes, and breathe. At first, the thought still came. Worries, fears, memories, but he learned to observe them like clouds moving in the sky. Days became weeks, weeks became months, and something inside him began to change. The boy, who once lived in chaos, started to radiate peace. Villagers noticed his calm presence. Even when problems came, he handled them with a quiet strength that inspired everyone. One day, a young boy came to him and asked, "How did you stop your thoughts, teacher?" Tenzin smiled and said, "I didn't stop them. I just stopped letting them control me." Years later, when the old monk passed away, the village began calling Tenzin the Silent One, because no matter what storm came, he remained peaceful, grounded, and full of light. And he would always say to those who came seeking help, "Your mind is a beautiful servant, but a terrible master. Don't try to silence it, guide it with awareness." The trick is simple. Watch your thoughts like clouds. And remember, you are the sky. The moral of this story is simple but profound. Peace doesn't come from controlling your mind. It comes from observing it. The moment you realize that you are not your thoughts, you find freedom. Your mind will always create noise. It's its nature. But you, Dan T, have to dance to every tune it plays. The secret to mastering your thoughts lies in stillness, in awareness, in choosing which thought deserves your energy. Meditation is not a religious act. It's a daily training of awareness. Even 5 minutes of mindful silence can change the course of your entire day. So, the next time your thoughts feel heavy, don't fight them. Sit down, breathe deeply, and say to yourself, "I am the sky, and these are just passing clouds." Remember, control doesn't come from force. It comes from understanding. Don't let your mind rule you. Learn to watch it, to know it, to guide it. And when you do, life will no longer feel like a storm, but like a calm river flowing in peace. So, my friend, if you're struggling with restless thoughts today, try this trick. Don't push them away. Don't chase them. Just watch. Let them come and go. Peace will follow you naturally. Don't give up. Your time of inner calm will come. You just need to sit, breathe, and remember, you are the sky, and no storm lasts forever.